tired tonight, y'all. Just a little bit. Not too much, but just a little bit. But I'm still here. Thank you, Jesus. And lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, and for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on your brother when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. You just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, and for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on your sister when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. She just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, and for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Just lean on. I said lean on. I said lean on. I said lean on. Yeah. Hey. Hey. How y'all doing, my brothers and sisters? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all welcome in. Welcome back to the ministry and welcome back to my channel. I hope that you all are doing well, my brothers and sisters, and I hope that you all are in good health and in good graces. Salute to all the soldiers and the warriors out there standing strong and firm in the Lord. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. You all are greatly appreciated, my brothers and sisters. I thank all of y'all for all of the support that you give me, whatever that support may be. And I really thank, those of you who have been supporting my spiritual coaching sessions. That, I really appreciate that. Those of you, who send cash apps, I appreciate all of you. But with me, launching the spiritual coaching, I think I began that a year ago now. Just, trying something new because I was getting a few emails with people asking questions. And, now it's actually thriving. So I thank you all so much for supporting me and supporting the ministry, my brothers and sisters. Now, we're going to get into the message tonight. You know, why do some people feel the need to wish on someone else's downfall? Why do people wish on someone else's downfall? Why do some people, not all, seem like they don't want to see another brother or sister happy? Why is that, my brothers and sisters? Can somebody put it in the comments if you have an idea of why people do this? Because see, as brothers and sisters, the scriptures tell us to love our neighbors as we love ourselves. Yes. So I know we ain't hating on our own selves. At least I hope you're not. Most people want the best for themselves. Most people, want money, want a nice house, want a nice whip, and things of that sort. So why would you wish bad on another brother or sister? Beverly said, I think they have the devil in their personality. And that may be true, because Jesus didn't go around hating on his brothers and his sisters. That's not what Jesus did. And he's supposed to be our example in life. So thank you, Beverly. That's a great answer to me. Thank you very much for your input. But what I was about to say was, y'all forgive me if I'm a little tired. I said I'm a little tired, so y'all forgive me. But what I was finna say was, you have to we all need to be evaluating ourselves. That's one right there. You know what I'm saying? And we all are human, okay? We all sin and fall short of the glory of God. But when we go to wishing on another brother or sister's downfall, that's when we got to take a step back. I told y'all, in previous videos that what I personally do with myself is I take a step back every day and I examine myself. And I kind of like scheme through the whole day, and I, figure out, what I could have done better. What could I have done in certain situations that could have been better? How can I be better? You see what I'm saying? And so that's what I personally do, and it works for me. You know what I'm saying? But when we go to hating on another brother or sister, or wishing on their downfall, or not wanting to see another brother or sister doing well in life, we really need to take a step back at that point and examine ourselves and ask ourselves, why don't we want to see that other brother or sister doing well? You know what I mean? Why do we wish the worst on them and not the best? When the scriptures clearly tell us to love our neighbors as we love ourselves, along with some other things. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if we ever, feel that way, then we really need to go into prayer, and we really need to get to the root of things and work that thing out. Because it's not right to wish on another person's downfall. It's not right to want to see another person doing bad rather than doing good. Especially when you know that other person is a true man or woman of God. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you know that other person is really a good person. What would make you want a good person or a righteous person to do bad? It's just something that you really just got to ask yourself and get to the root of that thing. Because like Sister Beverly said, and I hope you are a sister, forgive me if you're not, but Beverly is usually a female name. You know, at that point, you know, you may have some demonic influence at that point that's operating in you if you begin to feel that way about another person. It's just not right. That's not a trait or a characteristic of God. That's not a trait nor characteristic of Jesus Christ. And, you know, some people tend to hate on the next brother or sister because that brother or sister may have something that they don't have, whatever that may be. And you know how I feel about it, my brothers and sisters? I feel like it ain't nothing that another brother or sister has that I can't get. So it's no need for me to hate on another brother or sister or be jealous of another brother or sister. Because if it's anything that, you know, stuff like that, I mean, to me, that's simple. Just get on your grind. Get on your grind and you can have what they have. Now, I know all of us weren't born with a silver spoon in our mouths. Some of us were born into families who were well off, and some of us weren't. And that's okay. So some of us may have to work a little harder than others had to work. And that's okay too. But that still does not give us the right to hate on that other brother or sister and wish on their downfall because they have something that we don't have. Same thing with let's say spiritual gifts. I recently, you know, just learned that people be hating on other people about their spiritual gifts. We all were created with our own special gifts that God has given us. Everybody doesn't have the same gifts, but you better believe that everybody's gifts are necessary. So it's no reason to hate on another brother or sister about their spiritual gifts. Because I guarantee you, if you go to God in prayer and ask for that gift, 9 times out of 10, he'll give it to you. He's a gracious God. He's a loving God. And if he just so happens to not want to give you that spiritual gift, then that just wasn't meant for you. And you got to be okay with it. But once again, whatever spiritual gift that you have been blessed with, you best believe that it is necessary and it's also special. So once again, there's no need to hate on another brother or sister. It's no need. I never understood that, y'all. I really never did. I've never been a hater and never will be a hater. Because like I said, I feel like it ain't nothing that another brother or sister has that I cannot obtain. And you should feel the same way too. But I see this a lot in this world. A lot. Well, where people will be mad at you simply because you wear a smile on your face all the time. I know I experienced that, and I told y'all that before in previous videos, where I'll have people mad at me because I smile all the time. What's wrong with me smiling? I mean, do you know that it takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile? Yes. It takes more muscles for you to frown up your face and put a unit on than it do to simply just smile. I mean, I don't understand what's wrong with a person smiling. I'd rather see a person smiling and in a good mood than a person all frowned up with a unit on their face. Especially if I am going to one of their businesses or establishments. That's the last thing I want to see on a person's face if I go to pull up to their business or something. Because once I see that frown on their face or that unit on their face, or whatever, then automatically I feel like it might be some tension. They may not be in a good mood, you see. But if I see a smile on their face, then it makes me feel more welcome. You know what I mean? It makes me feel like, okay, this person may be cool. Things may go cool here. So I never understood it. But once again, the scriptures tell us to love our neighbors as we love ourselves. So if you wishing downfall on your neighbor, that's not loving your neighbor like you love yourself, because I guarantee ain't nobody wishing a downfall on themselves. I guarantee that. So you got to go internally and get that thing worked out. And the only way to do that is to go in prayer and get with God and figure out the root of that thing and ask the Lord to take that away from us. Take that away. Lord, take this feeling away from me. I don't know why I feel like I don't want that sister to have that new car she got. She ain't never done nothing to me. I shouldn't be feeling this way towards this sister. Lord, take that feeling from me. And please don't let it come back. Because I shouldn't be feeling this way about another sister or brother. I shouldn't be mad at this brother because he got on, the newest pair of J's, because I don't have them. I shouldn't be mad at this sister because she got a 30-inch wig on and I don't have it. Is something going on internally, Lord, that ain't supposed to be there. So please take it away from me, Lord. Make me over again. In the mighty name of Jesus. So yeah, my brothers and sisters, that's what I wanted to speak to y'all about tonight, about, not hating on your brother or your sister. Not wishing on their downfall. Do you know what you put out is what you're going to get back? You shall what? Reap what you have sown. Just the very thought of a sin is a sin. I'm going to say that again. Just the very thought of a sin is a sin, my brothers and sisters. And I guarantee you that it is nothing that another sister, brother has that you cannot obtain. You might have to get your grind on to get it, but you can obtain it. You might have to go in prayer to get it, but it can be obtained. So no need to hate. Thank you. Beverly said you are right. Thank you. Tip said so true. Thank you, Tip. Yeah, you know what I mean? It ain't no need for all of that. It really ain't no need for all of that. And you know, it really be hurting my feelings sometimes. You know, because I've experienced this throughout life, okay, where, you know, I may become friends with someone and everything's cool at first. And then the next thing you know, they turn on me. And it be out of jealousy. And I've done nothing wrong to that person. I've shown that person nothing but love and kindness. But they will begin to turn on me out of jealousy. And this is just an example I'm giving. You know, for whatever that reason is, it could be that they think that I have more than them. It could be that they're jealous of my spiritual gifts. And like I said, it's no need for any of that. We all are unique and special in our own ways in the eyes of God. He created us all. And he created us all uniquely in our own ways. Yes. So, I ain't going to be on long tonight, y'all. That's what I wanted to speak to you all about. Thank you to all my brothers and sisters who, you know, gave me some input on this matter. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I never understood it. I'm allergic to hate. You understand me? I'm allergic to that hating. I don't know what it feel like, and I ain't going to ever know what it feel like. And I'm just keeping it real because there's no need for it. I want to see y'all smiling. I want to see y'all winning. If you got more than me, then congratulations to you. Keep on going. Because I guarantee you whatever I want, I'm going to get according to the will of God. Whatever I want, I'm going to get that thing according to the will of God. The only way I ain't going to get it is if God don't want me to have it. So I'm not going to hate on you because you may have more than me. You see? So before I close out, my brothers and sisters, I just want to say this or sing this before I go. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, and for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Just call on your brother when you need a hand. Oh, we all need somebody to lean on. You just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on me When you're not strong, I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, and for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Just lean on. Just lean on. Just lean on. And with that being said, this is your sister Fire. And until next time, thank y'all so much for tuning in. And stay tuned.